Hello there, it's Mr. McNaughton here talking about the media studies and why you should maybe take media studies at a GCSE option subject. As you can see from this image, the media is an incredibly relevant area of study. Just in 60 seconds, in every 60 seconds, this is what is happening out in the world of the media, and the media course will really kind of develop both your creative skills and also your analytical skills of areas like social media, Netflix, television shows, and I'll talk in a little bit more detail about it as we get through these slides. So the course structure is split between 70% examination. You do 2 exams. As you can see, the first one over there on the left kind of assesses you on things like radio, music videos. You have to study a few music videos, how newspapers work, and online social and participatory media, and even video games. We have to study a few video games every year. And in paper 2, you do something similar, but with just looking at television shows. If you're a creative person, then we are one of the few subjects that actually also has coursework left, which is really good. You get to spend a bit of time making coursework, and in the past that's involved horror posters, or it's also involved some film work, like making the start of your own teen drama. So yeah, there's coursework there for students, as well as that balance with exams. What happens every year is we get sent a list of things from the exam board that you have to study, and those things, as I said before, range from social media stars all the way through to particular adverts, particular newspapers, particular video games. And what happens is the course tends to update these every year. So in the past we've studied things like the Arctic Monkeys and Lara Croft from Tomb Raider, but when you join the course, it may well be that they've changed some of these products and that you'll be studying something that's just come out that year. So it does tend to stay really relevant for students. And yeah, as I mentioned, you have coursework to do. It's 30% of the course is coursework, so that's roughly a whole term. And we teach you some properly decent skills that you can take into the workplace, like using Photoshop, using Premiere Pro. Now Premiere Pro is some professional editing, video editing software. I believe it's the same software that they edited and filmed Avatar, the blockbuster film. So we really do teach you how to use some professional gear in order to kind of make your own coursework products, and I know some of you will be really interested in learning these skills as well as learning the theory of the course. So the course is kind of structured like this. In autumn term, you look at some key theories and terminology, just like in English, where you have to learn things like simile and metaphor. There are new theorists, new ideas in media studies that you'd have to learn about. And then we study YouTube and advertising, we study video games, then films, the film industry, magazine, and then we analyse music videos in order to get ready for the end of year exams. And in the summer term of year 10, you'd spend the entirety of the summer starting to film and edit and practice getting your coursework into place. In year 11, the first half term is to finish your coursework, so all the way through to October half term. And then you start looking at the television shows that you're having to analyse. You know, in the past it might have been something like Doctor Who, but it does change every year what you'd be looking at. And then we also would look at some newspapers and some radio. I think Newsbeat was one of the radio products that you've had to look at. And then you have time to revise for your GCSE exams. So it's a super exciting course in the sense that you get to study such a wide range of media products, but also at the same time are able to create and be creative and do your own coursework. You'll learn analytical skills, how to analyze. You'll learn IT skills, how to actually make and design products yourself. And obviously you'll be developing communication skills and working with people in some parts of the course, which are all skills that employers love to see. Finally, I will say that media studies is a highly successful course at GCSE and also at A-level at the school. Some of you may want to take it further into A-level and then maybe off to university. The subject links well with history, English literature and language, IT, photography and art. So if you're thinking about those other subjects, it kind of goes really nicely with those subjects as well. things like English literature for the analysis, but also photography and art, you maybe use some of the same kind of software for the coursework. Media, as I said at the start, is everywhere, so there are so many career opportunities that you may end up doing at the end of your course. So hopefully, if you are interested, the people to talk to are myself, Mr. McNaughton. You can talk to Mrs. Gregory, and we'd be happy to kind of share more information. And please do come and see us if it's a subject that you think you may want to take.